Hi, this is Mamma, and here's my little bee.
Hi, today we're going to make apple tisane or apple tisane. You can pronounce it however you want.
Yeah, so you would have heard about apple strudel cakes, right? Similarly, we are going to make apple strudel tisane, which is an apple tea. We will also get introduced to some spices. Apart from apple, can you recognize any of the other ingredients here?
The ingredients are cinnamon, clove, cardamom, ginger, and nutmeg.
Very good. And what are we going to use to make it yummier?
Raisins.
Very good. And other optional ingredients would be some vanilla essence, dried fruits and nuts, and any other spices and herbs as per taste. Shall we make the tea now?
Yay!
So we won't be using the plate full of spices here. We will be using smaller quantities of each of these spices, which is more than enough for making the tea flavorful and spicy. For today's preparation, we've taken some cardamom, 2 cloves, a piece of ginger, some bits of cinnamon, and a pinch of nutmeg. We have some roughly chopped apples here. We can use finely chopped ones as well. Now we are going to quickly grind the spices with a mortar and pestle. Today we will see two methods of preparation, one with a tea kettle like this and another with a normal vessel and a tea filter, regular filter. We've added the spices onto the kettle's filter now. Let's chop the raisins and add that as well along with the other spices. Now we'll add the apples. The more finely chopped, it will ooze out more flavor. Alternatively, we can add dehydrated apples or apple sauce or puree or even apple juice. We've added some vanilla essence. Now it's time to add the hot water. Please note that this is very hot, so kindly take help from any grown-ups. We are pouring the hot water onto all our ingredients and we'll close the kettle and let it infuse for 10 to 20 minutes. Let's set this aside. Now on to the method 2 without the kettle. We have taken the same set of ingredients and now we have boiling water ready. Please again let some grown-ups do this. We are adding all the ingredients onto hot water in a pan. Let's now close the lid and set it aside for again 10 to 20 minutes. Now it's time to see how our first method tea has come out. Let's pour it. Can you smell the flavor? Yeah, all the spices you can smell, right?
Yeah.
Let's add some lemon juice to this and we'll enjoy the apple tea. Lemon juice is optional.
Cheers.
Now we'll see how the other one has come out. We'll just use a simple tea strainer and strain the tea and enjoy it. Few points on how to use this apple we'll mention in the description box. We can see the difference between the two tea prepared in two different methods, right? So it depends upon how much of spices and the dry fruits that are infused and how long has that been brewed and other such factors. We keep hearing about spices and herbs in every cooking show or even recipe books that we come across, right? So what are spices and what are herbs? Spices are parts of plants that are filled with flavor. Okay, so they are used along with other ingredients in cooking to enhance flavor or even give colors. Technically, spices include the roots, stems, bark, flowers and fruits, and seeds, and even some leaves of plants and trees. Herbs technically means plants without any wooden stem, but in cooking terms, herbs means leaves that we use in our food. They also enhance the flavor. It can be dried or fresh, but most of the herbs we use in our day-to-day cooking are usually fresh, and most of the spices are dry. What makes these spices so flavorful and aromatic? Any guesses? Yes, science again. These spices are filled with naturally occurring chemicals. Okay, so these chemicals are what are responsible for their flavors or the smell, usually referred as aroma. You know the main role of all these chemicals? They are mainly produced to protect the plants from various insects, animals, even bacteria and fungus. They are natural protection. But they don't repel human beings. In fact, we are attracted to their flavors that we use them in our cooking. Not only that, but these spices are said to have a lot of medicinal properties. For several centuries, human beings have been using these spices for various health benefits, and so these spices have found a permanent place in our kitchens. Let us familiarize ourselves with the spices in our pantry. Most of us would have heard about mustard and cumin, which is jeera, right? Most of our cooking starts or ends with the tempering of mustard and cumin seeds. Then we do have pepper and chili, which add a bit of heat to our foods, not the temperature heat, but the spicy heat. We have coriander seeds, more commonly known as dhania, then our turmeric, methi or fenugreek, and hing as a fatida, ginger, ajwain or carom seeds, dill or sesame seeds, cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, star anise, fennel seeds or saunf, mace and nutmeg, then vanilla and saffron. We do have few more: garlic, curry leaves, tamarind and bay leaf. So are they spices or herbs, or are they fruits and vegetables? Because you have garlic, which we usually call a root vegetable, and tamarind, which is nothing but a fruit. And we do have some leaves, curry leaves and bay leaf. Shouldn't the leaves be categorized under herbs according to our previous definition? But most of the places bay leaf is considered as a spice. Usually it is used in the dried form, and because of its distinct flavor, it is considered as a spice. For the same reason, even curry leaves, garlic and tamarind are also considered as spices in several places. But if you go to a supermarket, each of these might be found in different sections. Say for example, curry leaves might be found under fresh produce or under herbs. Next time when you go to a supermarket or maybe an online shopping, you can try to check it out under which category these have been listed under. So for convenience sake, we can call most of the spices and herbs as seasonings, because all of them enhance the flavor. So far we have seen only the commonly used spices. There are many more, of course. As mentioned, learning about spices seems like a never-ending process. But I'm sure we will learn more as we familiarize us with many more recipes where these spices play an important role. When we experiment more with different recipes and different spices, we will know what goes well with which spice as well. Now let's quickly recap the list of spices that we used in today's tea. Cinnamon is from the bark of its tree. What is a bark? It is the outer layer of a tree trunk. Both cloves and cardamom are flowers of their respective plants. Ginger is an example of a spice that is found underground, and nutmeg is a seed, not a nut. There are several books that are available if you would like to know more on spices, and there are several unknown facts and fun facts on a lot of these spices as well. We will see some of them in our forthcoming session as we learn new recipes. In the meantime, please do let us know your favorite spices and why you like them. In the description box, you will find a link. Please feel free to give in your questions, comments and feedbacks as well. That brings us to the end of today's session.